This is the second video for the property 18232 Index Street in Northridge. Right now we located that spot where the Orangeburg ends and the cast iron underneath the house begins, and that is in the front planter area, just a couple feet over from the front door area and a few feet out from the wall. And that's actually a photo was taken of that spot by the agent, showing exactly where that was. I'm not really allowed to use green marking paint on this property, and that's why it was done that way. The pipe is 2 feet, 2 inches deep at that location. It's an ideal spot to put a new clean out in. This is the cast iron portion of the line. It looks round. It hasn't gotten major deformations. Eventually, with time, cast iron does fail because of the rust that it develops. Eventually, the pipe wall will rust away. This pipe looks younger. By that I mean it looks somewhere between maybe 40, 50 years old, just by looking at it. I believe the house was built 60 years ago, so it's actually looking a little bit better than the age that it probably was installed at. I credit that probably to a low usage. The less a cast iron pipe is used, the longer actually it lasts. The only thing that fails about it is the rusting. Now, cast iron pipe like this will give you a lot of notice before it fails. It will start to get little roots into it, and those roots will take a while to start to really cause a problem with the system. So right now there are no roots in it. I would estimate, based off the look of it, that this line has somewhere between 20 and 30 years of use left to it. I can't give a guarantee on cast iron pipe just because of the nature of the material. But what I can say is, from my experience, that's about what it looks like it has. This is the access that we went in through today. This is in the garage. There's the water heater there. Overall, this line, we've got some Greenberg pipe in the front yard, and that Greenberg pipe has been in failure for about 20 years now. As the pipe fails, it gets gradually less able to contain water in the system. The pipe walls become more and more deformed. They become a little bit more sluggish and soggy and frayed. Roots come in more. The thing about it is that as you clean the roots out of the system, the blade of the machine used to clean the roots out will tear up the walls of the pipe. Even hydrojetting will actually tear the walls of the pipe. So there's no known method of cleaning a sewer line which doesn't damage the walls of the Greenberg pipe. For this reason, I recommend an upgrade of the system. All of the stuff underneath the front yard should be replaced at this time. The line runs from just to the right of the front door, runs right along a fairly straight line towards the city street. It jogs over towards the left a little bit as you're looking at the house from the street, and then exits towards the sidewalk out of the front yard. All that section of Greenberg pipe, it goes down to 4 feet 9 inches at the furthest point I was able to get to, and it starts at 2 feet 3 inches towards the house. That whole section of Greenberg pipe should be replaced using newer plastic, and that new plastic is going to last for a couple hundred years without any problems. And then that will connect into what's going to be clay underneath the street, underneath the city property. And that connection point should be somewhere near the sidewalk, either towards the middle of the sidewalk or towards the property line of this property. So for all my final findings and recommendations, please do see my written report. Again, this is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors. Thank you very much, and have a great day.